What's going on, zombie fans? Alex here from UnrealEntGaming, bringing you some news, information, and updates along with my thoughts for the upcoming zombie movie in 2015, World War Z 2. Now, for starters, everybody, I loved World War Z 1, except there were a few things that I found very harsh and very critical to see in the theater, especially. The number one thing I had a problem with about World War Z was the fact that it was rated PG-13. Zombie movies in general should not be rated PG-13. For the simple fact that if it's a zombie movie, it incorporates a reanimated body, whether it be a parasitic organism that affects the body or a viral outbreak, such as like a virus or rabies or whatever. It causes the human body, or it causes the host to go off and feast. What I mean by that is zombies eat people, right? So when zombies eat people, we expect to see lots and lots of blood, gook, desperate moments as well. You just don't want to throw in a bunch of people out there and just get them killed by zombies. No. The problem with World War Z was the fact that there was no blood. There was hardly any blood. I love the whole zombie concept. Like, they were just crazy, like 28 weeks later kind of zombies. Definitely incorporated a lot of different mechanics from previous movies, like Dawn of the Dead, which incorporated running zombies, and 28 Days Later with the whole rabies thing. But the fact that this movie was rated PG-13, I hope for World War Z 2 that they change that and make it rated R. I don't see why not. Why would you make a zombie movie, entitled World War Z PG-13? That makes absolutely no sense, And for the simple fact that they didn't really go off the books as much. Max Brooks's World War Z followed a journalist's point of view, and it was just a lot to incorporate with that. So for people who read the books, they were highly disappointed because, they tried to do it off the books, except they just took the title World War Z and created a zombie movie. Brad Pitt, I like Brad Pitt. I have nothing against him. He's a great actor, but was he fitting for this movie? A lot of people often want to say, well, I Am Legend was better, or 28 Days Later was better, or Dawn of the Dead was better. Yeah, to certain aspects and certain degrees, yeah. But World War Z, it failed to, capitalize connection. I mean, personally, for me, I had lots and lots of connections, and I actually cared about Brad Pitt's character. Whereas, in relation, I did not care about any other character. Now, why is that? In previous zombie movies, they would at least try to incorporate everybody and make you care for at least more than one person. In this film, all you really cared about was Brad Pitt and to see where he was going to go next and what he was going to discover. As for his family, nobody really cared about his family. He also had to call back once every day just to make, tell them, and hey, listen, I'm not dead, But did we really invest in characters? No, we did not. Now, I understand that World War Z was rushed. There was a lot of fuck-ups within World War Z, a lot of, directory fuck-ups and a lot of actor fuck-ups. There's just so many mess-ups and retakes and reshots and all that kind of stuff. They had to do the entire third scene, from scratch. They had to do recasting and all that stuff. Brad Pitt did not like the director, and there's just so much going on. And for the fact that, World War Z spent about $400 million in budget, $300 million just to produce, and $100 million just to promote through advertisement, speaks for itself. For me, I am a huge zombie fan. I love zombies, because it tells a story. But World War Z, towards the beginning and maybe towards the middle, it told such a fantastic story, a story of desperation, chaos, something that will actually happen in real life. Whereas in the end, the only way out, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, you might want to skip in like 10 seconds into this. The only way to save yourself was to have a virus in you, whether it be HIV, AIDS, cancer, malaria, SARS, whatever, smallpox, whatever the case may be. You had to have that in order to not get infected. But, that was a clever thing to do, but it doesn't tie into it. Zombies never really cared if you were infected with something or not. They would still rip your bones from your flesh. That was the whole, concept of zombies. So my number one thing for World War Z 2 would be to change the movie's rating from a rated PG-13 to a rated R movie. Number two, I would like for them to incorporate characters that you would actually invest in, make the movie a little longer. I hate that these movies are all like an hour and a half and shit. Granted, we live in a day and age where when you sit in the theater and you watch a movie, it can go by so fast and you just want to see more and more and more. for me, there were movies like that. You know, I sat through and I watched The Avengers, The Man of Steel, The Dark Knight, you know, Fast 6. There were so many great movies that I saw in my lifetime that I was just like, more, we want more. Why did it end? You know, so for certain movies, they should keep it to at least 2 hours and 30 minutes to at least 3 hours. I mean, because look at the facts that, you know, look at King Kong. King Kong had 3 hours, and then Titanic had 3 hours, and Avatar was like 3 hours. So why not make it a 3-hour film? But if you're going to make a 3-hour film, actually invest in the movie's story. You know, make us care. Make us have these moments where it's like, oh my God, it's desperation moments, hope moments, moments where you'll never really ever forget, you know, what happened. It's just, that's what they need to do. World War Z incorporated a lot of CGI for the zombies, and I don't blame them. You know, if you're going to have a million zombies on screen, you're not going to go off and get a million other extra cast members just to dress up as zombies and whatnot. That's going to take way too long. So by them including CGI and whatnot and allowing the zombies to be smart, they were climbing walls. They were just, it was crazy. And the film capitalized on that aspect, but other aspects, they failed to actually hit the nail on the head. But what do you guys think about World War Z 2? World War Z 2 will be dropping in 2 years. 2 years from now in 2015. What are your thoughts and opinions on the first World War Z movie? What is your favorite zombie movie of all time, ladies and gentlemen? Mine, personally, is the 2004 remake of Dawn of the Dead. That was my favorite zombie movie of all time and still is. But let me know in the comment section below, guys, on your thoughts and your opinions on your favorite zombie movie and what they should include and not include in the next World War Z movie. Thank you all for watching, everybody. As always, my name is Alex from UnrealEntGaming. If you guys are zombie fans, World War Z fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest news, information, and updates regarding zombies and World War Z. Thank you all for watching. Hit this video up with a like. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Help share this video, guys, and I'll be seeing you all at another time. Peace.